Hey, what's up, guys? Yo, my Nissan Armada has been down for a while. I've been pretty busy with work and everything else. But today, I finally get a chance to work on it. So the car was originally down because of the power steering pump. While I was working on that, I realized that the little nipple on the top of the radiator that connects to the overflow had broke off. So I ordered a new radiator. Part came in, and now I'm currently working on it. So I'm going to show you guys how to install a new radiator in a 2005 Nissan Armada. This also applied to the Nissan Titan because they are pretty much the same exact vehicle. Just one is a pickup and one is SUV. So let's get to it, guys. Okay, guys, I've already got started. So far all I've done is basically remove this intake tube. I removed the cover from the engine, and I've unhooked this top radiator hose. The two screws, one here and one here, that holds I guess the fan shroud in place. And then I removed also two bolts, one here and one on the other end. I don't believe I've removed anything else, but that is it so far. So like I was saying, this is what broke right here. This little hose usually goes right here like this, and that goes to your overflow. That broke off. I tried to glue it at first to see if I can, still use my car for a few days until the part come in, but I couldn't get it working right. So I was like, whatever, I'll just wait. But yeah, so this is what I got going on so far. Oh, my bad. I've also loosened the four 10mm bolts, or nuts I should say. So once I remove these, I'm gonna remove the fan completely out the way, and then I can start loosening everything else in the bottom of the radiator, and then go ahead and get this baby out. So all four nuts has been removed from the fan clutch. Now let's go ahead and remove this fan out the way. So just gonna pry this back a little bit, just like that, and then just be very careful while pulling this out. And it's out. So just gonna lay it out here for now. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this fan shroud out the way as well. It's pretty easy, as you can see it. It's caught. So I'm sit right here. As you can see, now we have a whole lot of space to remove the radiator. It's a whole lot of room now, guys. There's a few hoses down at the bottom, as you can see. There's 1, 2, and 3. Once I remove this lines and hoses, yeah, we ain't got much left to do. All right, let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I almost forgot to mention that you need to drain your coolant in your radiator. It's pretty simple. So right here is your drain plug. Once you twist that counterclockwise, your fluid start coming out of here. And then depending on how fast you want it out, you can let it drip out slowly, or you can completely remove the plug and the fluid will come out a lot faster, which also sometimes result in a bigger mess. So, it all up to you how fast you want to get it out there and how patient you are. It didn't need service at all. Alright, guys, the coolant is completely drained. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these two little lines. Be aware that your transmission fluid is going to be slightly low after doing this job. So make sure you have some available, because right here, this is transmission fluid, comes out of here. It's going to be slightly low, so matter of fact, I'm just going to let it drain. You're probably not supposed to mix it too, but what the heck. And I got nowhere else to hang it, so I can tuck it. Alright, let's see if we can tuck it like that for now. We got one more line. It's got one more line, guys. We're almost done. Okay, guys, so currently I'm about I'm about 90% done on the removal process. So I have about 4 bolts left to remove. Once those 4 are removed, the radiator is completely ready to be pulled out, and the new one is ready for installation. So let me show you guys exactly what 4 are the last, so we can get this done. So I lifted the radiator and pushed it slightly forward, so I can show you this 4 bolts that are remaining. You can see 2 right here. There's 1 here, 2. Here's the 3rd one, and here is the 4th one. So they're all 10mm bolts. Once I remove this 4, the radiator is completely ready for removal. So let me get to it. So I just removed those 4 bolts. The 2 in the middle are pretty simple. They ain't got not much special going on with them. But the 2 on the end has this weird bracket that looks like this, and it's actually mounted like this on the car. So there's 2 of these, 1 here to the far left and 1 to the far right. So just make sure you're paying attention to those. But all 4 of these are removed, so now the radiator should be ready to come out. I'm gonna put the camera down, guys, so I can use both hands to pull it out. It's out. But while doing all this, guys, just make sure you're careful with your hard lines. Make sure you don't bend or break any of them. But yeah, this is it, guys. This is how to remove your radiator from 2005 Nissan Armada. Installation process, it's just going to be the opposite of what I did. Unfortunately, my battery is dying because my retard self didn't charge it. So I will not be able to show the install process, but it's pretty much the reversal of removal. If you can remove it, you should be able to put it back together. All right, guys, so take it easy. Peace out. Installation process is done. Like I said, the installation process is the same thing as the opposite of removal. And it was pretty simple. I think I got it done in about 30-40 minutes. It was really simple, honestly. Once you take it apart, putting it back together should be pretty easy. So now I'm about to start the car up and bleed this coolant system. And that's that. As you can see, my work is good. Everything is nice and tight. All the hoses are connected. Yeah, everything looks good, guys. So let's start her up and bleed the system so I can call it a day. Alright, guys, so I've bled the power steering system. I've also bled the coolant system. The car sounds great, as you can hear it in the background. No weird noises. Only issue is I got a little drip on one of my lines. Let me show you now what I'm talking about. Alright, guys, as you can see, I got a little drip, and it's coming from this bottom line right here. So once I get that fixed, the car is done, man. It's ready. You know, of course, I'm gonna try to clean this grease off here a little bit too. But yeah, she's done. Just gotta fix that hose, so that way I'm not leaking transmission fluid. But that's that. Hey, thank you all for watching, and thank you guys for your continuous support. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, please consider subscribing. Until next time, guys.